train in the house. Woo! Looks like we've got some angels in the crowd tonight. Well, that's great, because I've got something I've got to say.
You're not broken. You're just carrying too much on your own. You know that feeling where your mind won't stop, where everything feels like too much, and even the smallest things feel heavy. That's not you failing. That's you feeling overwhelmed. Hi, my name's Rain, and this is All Souls Gathering. I want to talk to you. If you've been feeling like you're doing life alone, because I know what that feels like. I've had those moments where my mind just kept going, thinking about everything, what I've done, what I should have done, what's coming, what could go wrong. And it just builds and it builds until you're sitting there and you're all quiet on the outside, but the inside is loud. And I remember thinking, what's wrong with me? Why can't I feel okay? Why does everything feel so hard when it shouldn't? And in those moments, I didn't feel close to the Creator at all. I felt separate, like I'd somehow drifted too far away. But what I've come to understand is I wasn't far from God at all. I was just overwhelmed, because when you're overwhelmed, you go into your head and you try to figure out everything on your own. You try to fix your life, you try to control everything, and you start carrying everything. And the more you try, the further you feel away. Not because God's left, but because you're stuck. You're stuck in the noise. The truth is, we're human. We have flaws. We get things wrong. We feel deeply, sometimes too deeply, sometimes not enough. We react and we question ourselves. And somewhere along that way, we started believing that meant we weren't enough. Like we had to fix ourselves first before we could even be close to the Creator. But it doesn't work that way. This was never about being perfect. It's about the weight of your heart, what's inside you. It's not about your past. It's not about your mistakes, not your labels, not where you come from, not your color, and not your sexuality. It's the weight of your heart. That's what God sees, and that's where God meets you, through your heart. And that's why I say this. This connection, this relationship with the Creator, it's not for the selected few. It's for everyone. God made all kinds of people. But somewhere along the way, we got lost in the structure and the rules and these expectations and ideas about who's in and who's out. And we forgot what a real relationship actually feels like. Something living, something personal, something that meets you right where you are. Because you were never meant to do this alone. Not your thoughts, not your struggles, not this life. And maybe that's the part that's been hurting the most. Feeling like you had to carry it all by yourself. But you don't. Even in the mess, in the confusion, even when you're overwhelmed, you are still held. So just for a moment, take a breath and slow down. You don't have to fix everything today. You don't have to have it all together today. You're allowed to be human and still be deeply connected to God, because this was never about perfection. It's about the weight of your heart. And if your heart is still reaching, still feeling, still wanting something real, then you're not lost. You're being called. You're not far from your Creator. You're just overwhelmed, and you were never meant to walk this life alone. Never. This is All Souls Gathering, where every soul matters and every heart has a way back. So stick with me, stick with this channel as we explore all of this deeper. I hope you have a lovely Sunday.